this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love you have to roll the dice. My heart got 7 years to life. 7 years to life. I've been told that time will heal all our wounds and our sorrows too.
Okay, who's ready? Fingers crossed. Ah, I don't know. Tell me. Sorry about that. Poor tech guy. Hi, Cajun Beach. Thanks for coming back. You know, we flew too close to the sun. That's what happened. Actually, what's funny is he's been shocking himself all night trying to set this up.
Yeah,
You can hear us?
yeah.
Woo! Okay, yay.
Finally.
Finally. Ah, yay. And Beach Bum's back. Beach Bum Bookworm, I love that you were talking trash about trivia. That's right up my alley. I feel good about that. No, not really. I know you weren't really talking trash, but I definitely appreciate that for sure. Okay, so as I was gonna start to say, the tech guy set up his own camera. He's taken over. He brought another desk into my office for the live show.
I'm worried to push this button again.
Oh yeah, is that
I'm
what
sure
I know?
that it's
But I don't
like-
think there was sound ever.
Yeah.
There he is.
Now,
Okay.
okay, so hello, yeah, let's hope it works this time. I don't know. And I did the sound effects, and everybody can still hear us talking, hopefully. So.
That's awesome. Yay! Thanks for coming back, everyone. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Hello. I'm so happy to see you all on a Tuesday night. I was saying before, when I had no sound and you couldn't hear me, that hello, Anna Louise. I'm so glad you're back too. And Lenny, I hope your tooth procedure was okay. And who else did I miss from the start? Oh, Jennifer, that it's freezing in New York. We had 70-degree weather. It was 72 here on Saturday afternoon. I was literally sitting in my front yard finishing my last read, which was The Lost Apothecary. I don't know why it took me so long to get to that book, but I devoured it. I loved it. If you like historical fiction, go grab that one. Amazing. The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I was soaking up the sun, and then this morning, 2 days later, snow, and like 28 degrees. So we're definitely still in winter here, even though we had like a fake out spring. I love it. I've forgotten more trivia than I'll ever remember. Yeah, totally. Me too. So tonight's trivia is bookish. It's all just bookish fun. I love doing these nights. I hope you all do too. The goal is not competition, of course. I do have some fun prizes that the tech guy put together just for fun giveaways, but the only thing you need to do is comment, right? You're going to choose random people.
Yeah.
Tech guy Cam?
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry.
Tech guy Cam?
Just comment, have fun. Try not to Google all the answers.
Yeah. Jamie, that's right. I saw your post today too on Instagram. That was so cool with all of her books. It's coming out in paperback. I have it in hardback, but yes, it's coming out in paperback, which is a great opportunity to go snag yourself a copy. It feels perfect for this time of year too. I love it. Heidi, will there be more books like Lost Coast Literary? You know, when I finished Lost Coast Literary, I thought that I was done with that one, and I still am leaning that way, although I do have an idea of what I could do for book 2, for Emily's story. I don't want to give anything away on this one, but I have 2 other standalones that I've been working on. One that I've been working on since pre-pandemic. I started working on this one in 2019, and I don't have a title for it yet, but it is going to focus on 4 different women who come together for this goddess group each month. So that one's in the works, and then I'm working on a rom-com. So I'm definitely in a zone in my writing career where it's really exciting for me to put some energy into projects that aren't mysteries, because then I think that just fuels my mystery writing too. So that's the long answer. You might not have any smart answers tonight, Lily, and but are they smart? That's the question. I love trivia too, and I learned a lot in putting together the questions tonight. So all you need to do is just give your best guess, and we'll give away some fun prizes. These adorable BAKESHOP mystery sticker packs, so cute. And then because Lost Coast is the next book coming out, I gotta go closer, huh? I don't know how well you can see it. A Beach Reads candle. Few of these, and they smell so delicious. It smells like being at the beach. So if you have a new book and you want to be on the beach, you can soak it up with this candle. Lynn, I think it is. I think it's important too, because writing things in a different genre has been also challenging and a test for me, but I think that's good because I don't ever want anything to get stagnant or stale. And once I put energy into this women's fiction project, I had all kinds of new exciting ideas for BAKESHOP and SLOAN too, so that's good. Aaron is going to be 75 your way on Sunday. Oh my gosh, I know, like what's happening? It's a roller coaster of weather emotions. Aaron, I love a good rom-com. Yes, me too. So great. So good. Stephanie, you live in New York. It's currently 18. Ooh, it is called living in a freezer. Burr, burr. Well, hopefully you have something warm and cozy to go with our trivia tonight. It should be super fun. Okay, so without further ado, I say we get to the first set of questions on our trivia tonight. Who's ready? Are you feeling it? You feeling it? You got your book, Jones, I don't know what I'm even saying there. Your book Jonesing? No. Are you
We're gonna
Jonesing
go to
for
question
book?
one now.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. So this is a who wrote it kind of question. There is some good in this world, and it is worth fighting for. Who's the author? Who wrote it? And bonus points if you know what book this is from. I should have also said at the beginning, none of this is trivia related to my books. There's 0 spoilers involved tonight. This is all just like bookish literary trivia fun. Becky, you're here for all the genres? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Chase, yay, I'm glad we got YouTube back too. You never know. You never know with these things. Melmac, you've got it. Your YouTube too. Stan Lee, oh, good, good. Annette, I would love for the tech guy to invent Smell-O-Vision because this one is just beautiful. He's working on a reader candle pack, and he just brought up a book crush today. I don't know if you can see that one. I think the light's too bright, but it's so romantic. Okay, let's see. I see good guesses. We've got some J.K. Rowling coming in, Harry Potter, Tolkien, Valerie. Kim's guessing Tolkien. The Hate You Give. Oh, Taylin, good guess. For all of our Oscar Wilde, also a good guess, Rihanna. For all of our Tolkien fans, the answer is, wait for it, From the Two Towers, interestingly, though, right? I would have guessed from The Hobbit, but From the Two Towers. So there you have it.
Samwise says it.
What's that?
Samwise was the one who said it.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Samwise. Good job. Good job. Okay. We're off to a good start. It has to be something epic. Totally, Aaron. That is epic. That's such a good line, too. That's just beautiful. Julia, I know he's making a candle pack. He did these for the holidays with like 6 different like mini flavors. So he's going to do a book lovers one for me because basically I just want them in my world on my desk every day.
It's hard to keep the things in stock when you're using them all the time.
I know. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. Okay, this one could be controversial.
It is controversial.
I feel like if at some point in time Tort decides to do like a Tuesday night trivia, someone like the murder could happen because of a question like this. So I'm asking for the top 3 best-selling books of all time. Fiction of all time. That's my little caveat there. I will say that when I was researching this one, there are a lot of different ideas on how you count the best-selling. There are multiple best-selling lists. So there are probably multiple ways that this question could be answered, but I went with Publishers Weekly. I used that as my baseline. Murder on the Orient Express. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, so the top 3 best-selling fiction books of all time. What are your guesses? Twilight, Harry Potter. Ooh, To Kill a Mockingbird. Very good. Diana's guessing Harry. A Tale of Two Cities and Harry Potter. Agatha Christie. Lenny's got Pride and Prejudice, Murder on the Orient Express, and Harry Potter. All of those I love. Everything that's being named is probably on this list. Yeah, Megan, definitely To Kill a Mockingbird, right? Lots of Harry. Lord of the Rings. All good guesses. Something from Stephen King. That's another good guess, Erin. Don Quixote. Valerie. That was not on this list, but the tech guy. Do you want to put your camera on?
It's on the list. It's on the list.
The tech
it's
guy?
just not on the list that she had. It's on the list that I had.
I know, we did have a discussion over whose list should win. So there's also that. Okay, so on my, the Da Vinci Code, also War and Peace. Ooh, we got some heavy ones. Dr. Zhivago, love it. Oh, Controversy. I know. Murder at Trivia Night. Mousetrap. Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, we're still hoping that the library reopens soon, because we have not forgotten about filming our collaborative, but the library has been closed here. Okay, let's see.
I am popping in.
Do not encourage him, Lenny.
Pop in,
Come on.
pop out. Pop in, pop out.
No. Okay. Are we ready for answers for this one?
Well, answers with an asterisk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we've got The Hobbit, 140.6 million copies. That's a lot. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 120 million copies. And then, interestingly, The Little Prince at 100 million copies. But your list also had Don Quixote.
Don Quixote had 500 million copies, and Tale of Two Cities was number 2 at 200 million copies. So, which, if my math is correct, beats out The Hobbit, Harry Potter, and The Little Prince. So
I mean, it's math though, and we're words tonight. So does math count? I don't know.
Nonetheless, 100 million copies of any book.
Wow,
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, you know what's really impressive about that? Today, I saw this video that I will share out that said that 80% of adults in the United States did not buy or check out from a library a single book last year.
80% didn't check out a book?
80% of adults in America did not buy or check out a book in the last year. Like, how depressing is that? But on the flip side, for book lovers like ourselves, if you read one book a month, you're in the top 1% of Americans in terms of reading. If you read a book a week, which is really only 52 books in a year, but nonetheless, it's not a staggering number. I know some of you read like 100, 300 books a year. I know, Chase, it's depressing. If you read one book a year, then long-term studies have shown that you're going to be in the highest earning potential in your age group and bracket. You're going to be in the highest intelligence level. Like, there are all of these fascinating things that then transform your world as a book lover, which I just love. And that's like hard science too. That's not just fluff science. This was a Harvard study. I'm going to share the whole video, but yeah, see, Anna Louise, you're crushing it. That's amazing. 150 to 200 a year. So good for you. Shauna, 75 last year, and most came from the library. That's awesome. Valerie, my library, I know, Michelle, and ours is closed because of COVID. So, you know, but you can still do curbside pickup. So anyway, yes. Okay. What's next? Number three.
This has less controversy.
This probably is fine. What was the original? I did not know this, and I'm a huge Austen fan. What was the?
I knew this.
You did not know this. Come on. What was the original title to Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice? Chelsea, you never count how many you read. I don't either. Just because I I read like so much in terms of like mood, and then I also read a lot professionally because I blurb books, so that definitely counts. Yeah, I would have thought, and you know, I think the pandemic did, of course, have a big effect and resurgence of people discovering books and audiobooks, interestingly enough. But yeah, it's a little stark. It's something like 40% of, this is all stats for America. So for any of you who are in Canada or France or Australia, good on you. It might be totally different. But 40% of high school seniors will never pick up a book again in their lifetime after they graduate from high school. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. And then...
Oh. But how many TikTok accounts will they be?
That's right. Then it's something like, I might be getting this wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this one's right too. 60% of college graduates will not pick up a book like in the next year after graduation. That's not us.
It always worries me when you start a sentence with, I might be wrong about this,
well,
but I...
It seems like I'm right. I feel like it. Okay, a lot of you know this.
Well, no, but there were some good guesses.
Okay, let's see what the guesses are first. When Darcy Meets Lizzie. I love it. Good job. How to snag a husband in 10 days, Lynn. That's awesome. People visiting each other's houses and dancing, Jamie. Always. That's awesome.
The dancing was epic.
Annoying dudes are everywhere, Jennifer. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, you all are way better than I am because I did not know this one. The answer is first impressions. Correct. Well done. First impressions. Who knew? I like people visiting each other's houses and dancing better. Yeah. Maybe we should. And annoying dudes everywhere. Could we just mash all of our collective titles up together? Yay! What do we got?
We have Valerie Sullivan.
Valerie Sullivan. What's Valerie winning? I get to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, Valerie, I'm choosing a candle for you because I love candles so much. So, Valerie, you are getting a Beach Reads candle. Congratulations. Do I need to do anything with these tech or just put them back? Okay. Yeah. Annette, I don't know how you can live without books. I cannot. Yay, Valerie, you're here. I should say at the end of the live, send me a private message either on Facebook or if you're on Twitter or YouTube, you can go to my website and just send me a notification through that. He's bringing it for you, Lillian. I love the random tech guide pop-ups. No. Okay. All right.
It's really going to freak you out when I turn the camera on. I'm going to wait for Halloween, but I'll figure out some way to do this where I pop in and I'm actually behind you.
Oh, ooh, that's creepy. All right. Okay.
Number 4.
We're on number 4. Moving on to number 4. Who introduced the phrase, wear your heart on your sleeve? I always find this fascinating. I took a linguistics class when I was in college. And I just think the origin of words is so interesting because you can really start to see quickly. I mean, obviously a lot of it is Latin. But you can sometimes really like parse out interesting pieces of like French or some of the Romance language in a word. Yay, Valerie! Ooh, I think this one might be too easy. Yeah, it's too easy. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Okay, good. I mean, I'm not surprised because we all have, had a little touch of Shakespeare with the bake shops. Oh, we got a kitten in the house.
Kitten alert.
You need a kitten cam next.
No, don't walk on the cords. Just got everything working.
But she could have her own cam because she has a perch in my window.
Yeah. I'll have to set up an Emmy cam.
Yeah, an Emmy cam. Why do I know the phrases, but I have no idea where they came from, right, Dylan? I know. Shakespeare, you're all so good. Well done. Yes, the answer is indeed the bard himself, Williams Shakes, as Lance likes to call him. There it is. Well done.
Number 5.
I did say Kitty, but then she quickly vanished.
Yeah,
she doesn't want to make an appearance today.
She made a quick entrance
that was
and
like
immediately left.
A drive-by. That's not usually her thing, so.
No, I'm surprised she didn't jump up on the desk.
Yeah, Shake's dad, Jamie. Totally. Okay, what are we on to?
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, this is another Who Wrote It. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. I love this one too. I picked ones that I love. Who is the author? And do you know potentially what book it's from?
She just jumped up on something out in the other room.
She just definitely did
sounded
something.
Like something
that
broke.
was really loud.
Great.
Rihanna, yeah, I think it's fascinating because I should find this study too. I need to make a note. There is a whole linguistic paper that traces all of our modern idioms that were originated by William Shakespeare, and it's so many more than you might imagine. Well, you probably know, but it's a lot more than I imagined. Lenny, if you're not doing well tonight, it's okay because you had dental procedures today, so you get a pass tonight. I see some good guesses. We've got Hemingway. Paula's thinking Hemingway. Cherry's thinking Moby Dick. Chase had a thought, but I missed it. It already went by. It went by too fast. Joe March. I'm seeing some Louisa May Alcott. Hemingway. Yes. The Old Man and the Sea. Little Women. You all are too good, and you're so well read, too. I love it. Okay, Tech Guy, you ready for the answer for this one?
Yes.
It is indeed no other than Louisa May Alcott in Little Women.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, she's back. The cat is back. What did you do, Araya? What did you do? Darling, you don't have to be good. It's just for fun. But what I always think, of course, I don't always retain all of it. But the ones that I do retain, next time, you're at a bookish party or you're at a book club or you just want to impress somebody, you can just toss out one of those quotes and be like, well, did you know that William Shakespeare said blah, blah, blah. Jean-Luc Picard. The tech guy approves of that, huh?
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Okay.
Okay. Moving on. Are you going to come say hi, Kim?
Moving on. 6. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This one is very interesting. When was the first novel written? When was the first novel written? If you also know the name of this novel and who wrote it, I will do this because
I just like to derail the show.
I know, thanks. Okay, what do we got, tech guy? Lillian, you're gonna get a BAKESHOP sticker pack. Look at that beauty. Woohoo! Those are coming your way, and I'm just putting those back, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're back to the first.
Yeah.
Annette, you're doing awful. No, this is supposed to be fun. 1876. That's a good guess. Jennifer's thinking 1500s. 500 AD. Julia. Beowulf. That's a good guess, Joseph. Yeah. Megan. Oh, Megan's really close. The Late Tale of Genji or something like that in 1200s, 1720s. 1008. Betty. Woo! Oh my goodness. Somebody knows a long time ago, Laura. I like that. In a galaxy far away.
Far away.
Oh, sorry. Far away.
Yeah.
Did you just do your little... there it is. This one is hard. Fonda. Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. I did not know this one, and then of course I had to go down a rabbit hole and look it up, and now I want to try to read it. Okay, tech guy. It was indeed 10,008.
1008.
Oh, sorry, 1008.
We're not quite there yet.
The Tale of Genji by Japanese noblewoman.
This should be good.
Murasaki Shikabu. I'm probably saying that wrong, but so fascinating. Do wall cavings count? Did anyone ever see The Cave of Forgotten Dreams? We went to that documentary many years ago. They had found caves in France with original paintings that no one had ever discovered. It was amazing, but the documentary was like
slow.
It was very slow. It was a repeat of the same picture over and over, but it was fascinating. Cherry, I have no idea where the phrase rabbit hole comes from. I'm guessing because rabbits like tunnel down underground, but I should look that up. I don't know. Maybe Shakespeare. It's probably Shakespeare. That's my guess. It's definitely Shakespeare. Noble woman, I know, right? Cajun Peach, let's go. The first author was a woman. I love it. Can women write? I care. I don't think so. No, definitely not. Jamie, did you see it? The Cave of Forgotten Dreams. It did. It needed to be like I don't know what it needed. It needed a little lead up first, maybe. Oh yeah, Alice in Wonderland. That probably makes sense. Right. Or just rabbits tunneling underground. Do rabbits tunnel underground? I don't think so. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
They have holes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, Alice in Wonderland probably makes a lot more sense.
They're burrows.
Okay.
Watership down.
Yeah, totally. What's next? We're moving on to question 6, maybe?
7.
7, okay. This American classic was published in Swedish with the title A Man Without Scruples. I did not know this one either, but that title is a hint. And I will say this is an American classic, if you want a hint. A big-time classic that has been made into a movie multiple times. So think of A Man Who Doesn't Have Scruples, and you'll probably get this one. Completely spaced the answer, Michelle. I know, right? Scrooge. Oh, Annette, that's a fantastic guess. It's not, but he also does not have scruples. So I wouldn't have guessed that. That's good. Death of a Salesman, Kayla. That's another good guess. Huck Finn, Fletch, Rihanna. Fletch. Whew, such a good movie. Although I've heard some not great things about Chevy Chase. Bella, what on earth are scruples? Robin Hood. We don't know this one. Oh, Chase. I see some people who have some good guesses here. Yeah. The answer is indeed The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I had to read this. We read this one in, I shouldn't say had, we read this one in high school, I think was my first introduction to Gatsby. And I remember even in high school being like, wow, it's a lot. The Unauthorized Life of Darth Vader. Oh, Talented Mr. Ripley. Oh, Robin. I remember leaving the theater after seeing that movie and just being like, I don't know what I need to do. I need to do some sort of like full body cleanse. Like, oh, yeah, that was good. Scrooge is another great guess. Yeah, that totally works too, but it was Gatsby. Okay, what's up next? Tech guy in the sky. Ooh, I love this one, especially for writers in the group, because I talk all the time about how if you are out there pitching, writing is subjective, and it's all about timing and finding the right agent or editor, and you should always keep going. Okay, so, and this, I mean, what did we say at the beginning? 125 million copies, I think, her books have sold, and it's probably even more by now. How many times was J.K. Rowling's pitch for Harry Potter rejected by publishers? Also, can you imagine being that publisher who was like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. That publisher today is like, what did I do? What have I done? Although, also, maybe not. You never know, because if she had been with the wrong editor, then that book might not have ever seen the success that it had, that whole series. I shouldn't just say book, because you also need an editor who's enthusiastic about your work and who's going to many times, Colleen, yes, that does count. I think books always tend to land where they're meant to be. 40, 15, 52, Chelsea. Whew. A lot of you know this one already. I'm sure you've heard this story before, but yes, indeed, it was 12 times. She was rejected. Sorry, I forgot to say answer.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh, I'm slacking on my job. She was rejected 12 times before she finally landed a book deal. So let that be a lesson not to give up. A lot. It is a lot. And you know, I think one of the hard things about doing anything in the creative world is that you are always gonna experience rejection, whether that is initially when you're trying to find an agent, whether that's trying to find an editor, whether at some point in time that's getting reviews that are less than stellar, all of those things. And in the scheme of things, like 12 is not really that high. One of my good, yeah, Paula, thank you. Yeah, 12 feels like nothing. Yes. One of my really good friends, Cindy Brown, who writes a fun Macbeth. Well, her first book is Macbeth, and it is set at an Arizona retirement home. Her character, Ivy, is a private eye. They're fun, they're witty and everything. But anyway, when she was first writing, she had this sheet that she made for herself, and she started at 100 and worked her way down. So every time she got a rejection, she's like, oh, I'm getting closer to that number one. And I just love like flipping the switch on that. Okay. I love it. Yes, Lily Ann, it would be nerve-wracking to get rejected that many times, but I think the like takeaway is that it happens to everyone. I don't think there's a single author on the planet who hasn't experienced some form of rejection. Or I know somebody at the beginning said that Pride and Prejudice has a 1-star review. Like every book in the world has a 1 or 2-star review, because it's, like I'm saying, it's all what resonates with somebody at the right point. She did go door to door for a year, and she wrote it on the train, Michelle, and she was completely broke. So
yeah, she's like living in her car for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a good story on perseverance, I would say. Okay, what's up next, guy?
We did that one.
We did that.
Yeah.
Okay, this one I don't think is as controversial. Did you look up titles for this one?
I did, but I think I found the same list that you had found, so
darn it.
We're in agreement on
okay,
this.
We're what are the 3 best-selling children's books of all time? And I would say one of the things to think about with children's books is think more along the lines of illustrated. We already covered Harry Potter earlier on, so that's my hint to you. Think illustrated. And I will say, this list brought back some great reading memories for me. I remember my mom reading every single one of the books on this list. Little House on the Prairie, good guess. Winnie the Pooh, Jennifer, that's a good guess. Goodnight Moon, Dr. Seuss, Charlotte's Web, okay. We got some Winnie the Poohs, Goodnight Moon, I love that book. What was the Nuffle Bunny? Remember Nuffle Bunny?
No, Nuffle Bunny. Yeah, there are a few of them now, but I loved reading that book too.
I know.
Sky Guy. Yeah.
Sky Guy, Peter Rabbit. Beatrice Potter, The Velveteen Rabbit. Oh, that's another great one. The Wind in the Willows. What else do we have? Boxcar Children. I love those too. Oh, so good. I need a whole reading night of like flying back. Alexander and the Terrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Oh, The Snowy Day, Marty. Yes, I loved everything by Ezra Jack Keats. A Letter to Amy. Do you remember that one too? His illustrations too. Velveteen Rabbit. Anne of Green Gables. Are we all having flashbacks to the best days of childhood reading? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Chase, totally. Okay, Tech Guy, are you ready?
Damn. This one, it's a little small because some of the titles were long.
I thought you were going to say The Pokey Little Puppy. Does anyone remember Golden Books? I think this is one of the very first books I ever remember reading, and we had a whole collection of the hardbound Golden Books, and this was always in the collection. So Janet Sebring Lowry, 14, basically we'll round up 14 million copies. That's impressive. The Tale of Peter Rabbit, a lot of you got that, 9.5 million copies. And then Tootle. Who remembers Tootle?
I didn't remember Tootle, and I forgot
didn't?
I was going to make a slide of it.
Yeah, the boat?
Tootle's actually...
Is it a train?
Is a train.
A train, yeah.
This is Thomas the Tank Engine.
Is it?
Like, what? Somebody ripped him off. It looks just like it. I didn't remember this one, though. That was...
I was thinking he's in a boat, but it is a train. I remember them. And that was 8.5 million copies. So there you go. Little Golden Books. I know. What a throwback. I don't think they probably make them anymore. I totally forgot about them.
Marcy. I've never heard of it either.
Oh yeah, I remember Tootle the Train for sure. I loved the illustrations in them. Although I also was thinking that it was a boat, so there's also that. So you've had them all, Michelle. That's impressive.
Well, if Tootle is anything like Thomas the Tank Engine, he probably has friends that are boats.
That's right, exactly. They still make them, Becky? Okay, good to know. I did not know that. I don't remember doing many little Golden Books with Sky Guy, so I love it. Oh, they do, Lenny. You put all the new ones in your library? Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to have to like look at a refresher of Little Golden Books. It's so fun.
I bet it's one of those things where you can buy a whole pack of them
Right,
too.
exactly.
So,
okay, what do we have next? Oh yeah, the little engine that could, Marty, totally.
Let's see.
Chug, chug, chug. Oh, this one's fascinating. How old was Mary Shelley when she started writing Frankenstein? Chase, you would save your allowance so you could go to the book fair. Yes, Ronald Dahl was one of my absolute favorites. Me too. James and the Giant Peach. The book fair was like the best day ever at school, and you would get the little, like newspaper catalog, but it was in color, and I would like circle them and add up. There was like the little section where, you'd go through and circle all the ones that you wanted, and then you had to add it up. And I remember being like, okay, I only have, it was probably $10 back in the day to spend or whatever. And then trying to figure out like, okay, which can I lose? But I want to keep these. Oh, the best. And then as a parent, I would volunteer at the book fair when Sky Guy was little. There's also this reader on TikTok who has started an adult version of the Scholastic Book Fair.
Wait, what do you mean by adult?
No, I mean like, no, I don't mean adult. I mean grown, like, for adult reader, for grown-up readers.
That could mean multiple things.
No, don't go there. I'm gonna have to share that too, because that's amazing. And he'd been working forever to like, get it going, and then Scholastic got on board. Paula, they still do the pamphlets. Oh, I love that. So fun. Is it online now? It's probably like my Girl Scouts. My niece is selling.
Jamie's got it. Grown-ups.
Sorry, grown-ups. Sorry.
Although Valerie's like, yeah.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, my niece is selling Girl Scout cookies for her troop, and it's all online now. It's like, she sent her a little video, and then you just click and you do it. Oh, Colleen, yeah, as a teacher, I bet. And then you could, I'm sure this is still a thing too, you could donate to teachers' classrooms to help them bring that up. Okay, we totally got off topic with Mary Shelley. Great guesses. 12 would be impressive, but Jamie, and I'm sure others have it, at 18. She was indeed 18 years old, which is quite impressive, and she obviously had quite the mind and imagination at that age. Yep, online and pamphlet. We get the pamphlet and order online. Oh, that's so fun. Yay. Oh, Usborne Books. That's fun too, Michelle.
Yeah, those are good books, yeah.
So fun. Lisa, you send them home at the preschool you work out? Oh. Makes my heart happy. So good. Oh, yay. Speaking of making my heart happy, what do we got? Joanne Keith. I'm just going down the road. Joanne, you are getting a... Ooh, it's upside down.
Yeah.
You're getting a BAKESHOP. Oh, I didn't know there were different ones.
Oh, yeah. I like to mix it up.
Oh, this is my favorite because this is going to be a problem now because I won't stop smelling it. It has a touch of cardamom because that's Jules' favorite spice in it. So, yay, Joanne. You're getting a candle. Congratulations. Okay. What's that?
Hold on. I got too many things.
Too many. Does your niece have a cookie link? Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'll have to ask her if I can share the video too, Taylin. If she will probably say yes. She's got quite a personality. In fact, my sister-in-law sends me, yay, Joanne, you're getting BAKESHOP. Beautiful. Let's just smell it one more time. Cardamom. You'll get it and you'll be like, wow, all the smell is gone because Ellie did it all. My sister-in-law sends me little videos from when she was tiny. And I said, like, we just need a throwback channel for my niece because she is hilarious. She needs her own show for sure. Okay, what's next in our trivia list, Tech Guy? Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Who wrote it? It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. I can hear this voice in my head when I read that one. We've upgraded. Paula, notice. There you go, Tech Guy. You've upgraded from sticky notes. Yes.
What's that?
We've upgraded from sticky notes for the winners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, multiple cameras and actually being able to put the names on the screen so you don't have to squint and decipher handwriting. Thought it'd be good, but then of course we started the live without sound. So
well, you know,
what
it's
are
all
you gonna
relative.
I need some lighting too. Looking a little pasty
You know what
there,
I like
so-
about your lighting is it's almost like you've got like a little fuzziness, like it's in cinema.
It is
mode,
kind
like
of a
you're
glow.
kind of
Well, yeah,
glowing.
there's a very different lens on that camera than there is on this one. So.
Oh, I gotta get my screen back. Let's see. Toni Morrison. Good guess. Good guess. Robert Frost. Oh, my dad is a huge Robert Frost fan. You all got it though. It's 100% Albus Dumbledore from, oh, sorry, Harry Potter. I forgot that guy. He does say it, and he says it in just such a luscious way, in that rich baritone voice in the movies too. But what a line! So true, so true. He is so wise, Chris. So wise. The trivia TV question is, what's the best Girl Scout cookie? Oh, that is now that paired with trivia night, that's a whole book right there. Somebody should write that. I love it.
That's actually the bonus question, right? We have one more question, but we'll call that the bonus question. Let's put this up. What is the best Girl Scout cookie?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's Thin Mint.
Oh, there's controversy already.
What do you say?
What?
I say Thin Mint.
Samoas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, there's no other answer.
There's no other answer
And
than
they
Thin
started
Mint.
selling brownies or something to try and knock Samoas off the top, but it's not going to happen.
It's Thin Mint all the way. The Sky guy would say tagalongs.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chase, thank you. Thin Mints, 100%. Yes, it's on now. It is on, Jennifer. Get ready. Get ready with that 29 degrees or whatever you've got. Let's go. Tagalongs.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, what?
I'm going to pause the live.
Uh-oh, why are we pausing?
What?
Maybe I should read the Potter books. Never seen or read the books. Lily Ann. Interesting. I did not know there was anyone on the planet who hadn't actually. They're great. I really loved the books. The movies are great too. If you love, like, have you read The Hobbit? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? If you like that fantasy piece, I definitely think, I think you should try them for sure. And they would be fun to read with your kiddos. Samoas are a good second choice. Paula, what's your first? Thin Mint. Thank you, Beach Bum.
Jamie oh, there we go. Joanne's with me.
Okay. Who said Thin Mint's frozen? I'm also down with this 100%. Yes.
Oh, I saw that too.
Lisa. No. Jessica says frozen Thin Mints. Absolutely. I should do Thin Mint as a title of my book. That's a great idea. How could I work in Thin Mints? Maybe Jules is going to have to recreate all of the Girl Scout cookies. Okay, we should get...
Malmac sides would both be and Sky.
Oh,
so.
Man.
All right, last question.
Okay, last question, yes. Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
Had to end it on a mystery.
We had to end it on a little mystery. How many novels did Agatha Christie write over the course of her career? I knew this one, actually. Lenny, you're reading them again. I read them when they came out. I remember going to Barnes & Noble to wait in line to get my signed copy, because when they came out, I was probably in my 20s. I think I had just graduated from college, maybe. And so you had to go to the bookstore and wait for them to come out. So I read them. In fact, we bought 2 copies of the last one. Remember, Tech Guy? Because we read them at the same time.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm a faster reader than he is. He retains more than I do, but I'm a very fast reader. So I would be like, and then he would have his copy, and yeah. Then I reread them all to Sky Guy, like probably 10, maybe 15 years later, and I really felt like they held up. But it's been another 10 to 12 years, I would say, since I read them, because we probably started maybe 10 years. So I'm super curious, because it's always interesting, I think, to go back and visit a series that you have loved for a long time, especially that. For me, it's like the Betsy Tassie Tibb series from childhood, Little Women. I'm always scared to go back and not be in love with it again. So I'm glad that it feels like revisiting a friend.
This is kind of a trick question, and you got a lot of people. I see a few people have gotten it right, but then a lot of people are going to kick themselves when they read or when you talk about the answer.
Okay, why? Okay, we've got
Because
28, 67, the midnight release parties, right? And you'd stay up all night to read. We need more of those. Let's see, 74.
I think you've convinced her.
Okay, Lillian. Yeah, then you got to report back to all of us. You have to let us know. What else do we have? 82. Jamie's like 4,000 and something. Chris says 96. So it is. Are you ready for this? 75. 75. Why did I trick people with that?
Well, because when you think about Agatha Christie, she wrote a lot more stories than just 75. But you said specifically novels.
Novels, right?
Because I think she wrote 100 and some
short stories. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yes, totally. Yeah. Okay, you're all good.
Yeah.
No drama tonight. No one.
Oh, there's never drama in the live except when we don't have sound.
That's right. Yay! That's the last of our questions, right?
Yeah, but we'll just do one more.
Oh, we'll do one more. Okay. Who's this gonna be?
Robin Runsteller.
Robin Runsteller. You're getting a BAKESHOP mystery sticker pack. Yay, Robin. Congratulations. Okay, so just to reiterate, if you want something tonight, message me on Facebook privately with your mailing address, or go to my website, elliealexander.co, and you can just fill out the web form and send
it.
me
Really
your
is
address.
.co too.
It is really .co. Yes.
If anybody happens to know the person that has had elliealexander.com registered for 12 years and done nothing with it, shoot me an email. I try every year, but they don't want to give it up.
No such luck. I know. Yay, well, I hope this was fun for you. I always enjoy adding to my bookish trivia knowledge, and I'll probably retain like a third of them or know enough just to be dangerous where I'm like, oh yeah, that seems right. I heard that at some point in time. Let's see, what do we have coming up next? Next week, we are going to do a Lost Coast tour. We're going to take you on a tour of all of the places that inspired my new standalone novel. We were just there a few weeks ago, and we took a ridiculous amount of photos and video. But this one I think is especially interesting because unlike the BAKESHOP or the SLOAN KRAUSE mysteries where I have set them in an actual real place, I have taken lots of pieces of the bigger Lost Coast of Northern California, which is really what it's called, and I've mashed them together to create a fictional town. So I want to show you all of the places and kind of little snippets of why I chose each of them. So yeah, exciting. Oh, there it is. And that book comes out on March 29th, and it's available for pre-order everywhere. I know some of you have read early copies, so I so appreciate you sharing your thoughts and being willing to read early copies. So fun. And then after that, or that's it. Okay.
Oh, no, we've got, I guess this one comes out.
This one is coming out the first week of May. Hold on for Beer Life. Dun, dun, dun. This is a SLOAN novella. So it's going to be about 75 to 100 pages. And this is going to pick up right where The Cure for What Ails You left off. So we're going to see Garrett and Sloane right after that book. So we're calling this book 5.5.
5.5.
Right? 5.5. Because it's not going to be.
Ellie, I've got a question. Is this going to be in print?
I know. It is not going to be in print. The tech guy wants to put it in print. But I don't know. For right now, the novellas are going to be, I think, just ebooks. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then in June, at the end of June, we have Donut Disturb, book 15 of the BAKESHOP mysteries. There's a wedding in this one. It's going to be set at Lithia Park. All of our favorites are back. I can't wait. So lots of good book stuff to come. As always.
Wait, we're ahead of people, so
okay.
I want to know if this comment is from Jamie is about this cover.
This cover. Yeah, well, somebody else. Joanne says, hold on for Beer Life cover. Love it. It's a good cover.
All right.
Should we explain who designed the cover for this one?
I did it, the whole thing.
You got to be on camera for that. You got to take ownership.
I made the cover, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Start to finish. I know.
I even had a little skull in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see the skull? I see the skull.
It's hard. It's hard to see in this, but when we'll post actual pictures on social media, you'll be able to zoom in and see it. But
yes, and Valerie, for the ebooks, they will be available on Barnes & Noble and Apple and all the places, for sure. The little collabs that I did, we just popped up on Amazon, but these are going to be. This is more. It's a little bit meatier, right? It's going to be a full.
it's official.
It's official.
These books will have their own ISBN and everything, so it's the real deal. And then I was doing all this. Did you talk about putting these together in?
That was Chase's idea last time. I think I talked about it last time, but yeah, I think at some point then all of the novellas would go together for like a print copy too. Yeah, so good. I know that guy. He's a man of many talents and his little pop-ups. Pop up. All right, so fun to spend a night with you all and some bookish trivia. And now I want to go back and read so many classics and find little golden books. And I want the Scholastic Book Fair and all of the things. So
I'm going to start a Tech Guy YouTube channel and do a side-by-side comparison of the Tootle series and the Thomas the Tank Engine series, because I think there's some plagiarism there.
No, never.
I think there might have been.
All right, on that night, good night, happy reading.